Hi, my name is Milan Patel, and today I will be discussing in my podcast the new economic situation of how the governor of Arizona, Doug Ducey, just lifted the mask mandate in Arizona. And so basically what's happening is Doug Ducey just lifted the mask mandate in Arizona in schools, meaning students and teachers now don't have to wear masks in schools anymore. And the reason I think this is a big economic situation is because it not only impacts obviously schools and the household residents, but also in a way it impacts businesses, right? So basically, the number one argument Ducey had was that COVID vaccines are obviously out, and more people are starting to have vaccines, making COVID a lot less of a threat. Now, obviously, this isn't true because a lot of students are under the age of 16 that are going to schools, right? And people under the age of 16 can't receive the vaccine, so there's no protection there. And the only protection they have is masks, which is one of my solutions. I listed 3 solutions that the government of Arizona, or just the government, could do to, not only help with the stop of COVID, but just the government can do this just to, stop COVID in a whole. So obviously, the number one thing the government can do is educate residents in Arizona more about COVID. So COVID's been going on for about a year now, and COVID has also evolved a lot. We've learned a lot about COVID, and there's new policies that have to be done to be protected against COVID, right? So educating residents about COVID, and then with the new policies, but now the vaccine's out, should be top priority. The reason is because even if you get the vaccine, you still have to wait about a week for the vaccine to take effect in your immune system and body. So just again, educating residents more about COVID. The second solution I have is require residents in Arizona to wear a mask indoor. This is important because in schools are all indoors. Classroom is indoor, other than if you're in physical education going outside, or you're having outside class. School is most likely going to be indoor for you for classes. Now, we're not wearing a mask obviously is a big deal, especially with students under 16 that don't have vaccines. So, requiring residents in Arizona to wear masks indoor is a big part in the help of stopping COVID and just protecting students overall and teachers. And the third solution I have is requiring social distance in all areas of Arizona. Schools should already be implementing social distancing. Obviously, the 6 feet apart, even with the vaccine, it still helps against the spread of COVID. So, and then even outdoors, if you're like walking on the sidewalk and you see a guy without a mask walking towards you, and let's hope you're wearing a mask. Obviously, the sidewalk's thin, you're not going to be staying 6 feet apart. But if you can, just try keeping your distance from the person that's not wearing the mask. Even if you're inside eating food, obviously businesses should also be implementing social distancing, but if they're not, just you try personally to social distance yourself away from the people. See, because if you're eating like in the cafeteria or something, or in an actual fast food place or restaurant, your masks are off obviously, and you don't know who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated. And obviously in schools again, students under the age of 16 won't have vaccines. So again, social distancing. So these are the 3 solutions I have against the economic situation, which is the government lifting the mask mandate in Arizona.